Let's get into this. We're going to talk about Bronny.
All that. DJ Wagner going 7, but come on, Bronny
This
James
guy's talking about
10.
Bronny James
I mean, I'm rooting for Bronny.
going top
He's a
10.
great career. He's not even in the top 10 of his recruiting class.
Top 10.
Top 10 for mock draft.
2024 draft. They have him projected to go top 10. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Even in high school.
Bronny James is now projected in top 10 pick in the 2024 NBA draft after just around a year ago being projected
Like in high
the
school.
second round pick. And now that league draft stock isn't for no reason. As Bronny in his senior year at Sierra Canyon this year improved drastically as a scorer and just offensively in general.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
5 boards, 3 assists, and 2.
I mean, what do I think of it? Top 10. That's very high right now. That's him in high school. They had him second round to top 10. Then him as basically a freshman at USC, they have him top 10. For me, I don't feel there should be that much pressure and hype around it. I mean, he just came off of a major scare. That was a major scare. And I'm pretty sure he's still recovering. Like, to have him projected at this and that, I feel like he just needs to go through his freshman year, and then arguably I feel like go a second year and then hop into the NBA. But a lot of people are rushing him right now, and I feel like that's not going to help. But anyways, we're going to look at some highlights of Bronny James in just a second as I pull him up. This is him versus Arizona. It's when they were 8 and okay. First field goal in 4 games. Okay, catch. Move around, move the ball, good pass. Standing at what, 6'4"? He could grow to arguably 6'6". Good shot. Good shot. That's a clutch shot. That should have been an alley. Just good assist. Big shot. His form is so great. Look at his form. That's good form. Just got the whole cookie jar. Like, to be fair, man. To be fair, he's like super smooth. Super smooth. For a freshman, smooth. His shot form, great. IQ is up there. It's above average, I would say. Definitely above average in terms of like being able to run an offense, being able to find open teammates. And to me, he's a pass first type of guard. I wouldn't have him, I don't know, necessarily being shooting guard, but being PG slash shooting guard, I can see that as a fit for him going to the next level. Overall, I mean, how the league is going now, you can say he is undersized because a lot of PGs are starting to be like 6'5" and up from what it seems like. There's not a lot of small guards anymore, but he's super athletic, so he makes up for his size in terms of the next level. Like, he makes up his size, and of course LeBron, he's going to hire him a good trainer to get, you know, more sizing on him. And nonetheless, with sizing just in general, it's basketball. Like, it's really just basketball. And number one person that I feel should have got more playing time as a basketball player, just in general, Pierre Jackson. And number 2, since he just won the slam dunk contest, Mac McClung. Those are 2 ballers that I can say. There's more I can mention, but 2 ballers for sure. And number 1 person that I mentioned, Pierre Jackson, he definitely can, like, he disputes that whole undersized and all that stuff. He has a Nate Robinson type of like package in terms of being able to dunk, being able to score, defend, all that stuff. So he's found his way to, he's undersized, but that's out the window. Anyways, to the video. Let's continue this little highlight run. Just still back up. But nonetheless, his IQ, he can fit in a team. Like, good move. It's like a good move to get that outlet pass as quick as possible. Like, that's the IQ reaction time. You have so long with the pace of basketball to make a decision, like a good decision. So it's like this setup here. How's he going to maneuver it? This is probably going to be a screen on this side. He's probably either going to rotate, probably both of them cut baseline, screen up top. He can go down. Let's see how this play develops. I'm just saying stuff right now. Let's see how this develops. Zero seems like a shooter to me, so there's space in the floor because after that screen, Bronny can go downhill, dump it to the big man. Bronny can, take the screen, go out to see the switch, and then it'd be an ice hole call. Let's see what happens. Let's test my IQ. No screen. Okay. Yeah, he just pulled that bad boy. He just pulled that bad boy. But yeah, I mean that's just one of the videos. That's just one of the videos where I can say like pretty much shows a little bit of his IQ. Nonetheless, let's probably get into another one. His highlights that he has on YouTube so far. Somebody edited. So on this one, we're going to talk about his game against Utah. I saw in the comments they were saying his defense, and that's another thing. He could have went up with that. That was a little extra pass. Could have definitely went up with that. But his defense also, he's a defensive minded. You want that also. Good off the screen, pull up. Like his shot is amazingly pure. Nice and comfortable. Feet under him, all of that. Good stuff. The thing I do want to say is I want to know, or what I want to see. A lot of people don't have Bronny up there as high is because he doesn't show that it factor. And what I mean by the it factor is like that takeover mentality. Like, I'll take over this game whenever I need to. A lot of people feel, and the number one word to say is he's passive. He doesn't have the whole aggressive mentality. Like, I'm gonna drop 30 on you if that's what the team needs. Like, Bronny isn't showing that type of player, so a lot of people don't feel he's great. But in my opinion, he's playing team ball that really helps a lot of his teammates be better. Like, yeah, he's not giving you 30 like Rob Dillingham, but at the same time, he can get you a bunch of assists. He can get you at least 10 points, and that may at times, win the game. I mean, 10 assists, that's points too. As a PG, that's points. You can either have 5 points and 20 assists, or 8 assists, or you can have 20 points and 3 assists. Either way, there's two mentalities, but the number one thing is his defense, which is not going to be shown in a lot of these highlights unless he gets a steal. That's what the person said from the game. They went to the game. That's what they said. He was a big impact on defense end, like that. His hustle, his grit. Look at that defense. Look at that. In terms of speed, getting up to his players, like, that's defense. Look at that. Get the ball out there. Perfect pass. USC is 9-15, 3-10 in conference. Good to the cup. And number one, I mean, you can't knock the guy. I mean, yeah, he's not putting up 40, but at the same time, it's still a team sport. They're 3-10 in conference. you have to also look at the whole entire team. Like, is the team consistent with shooting? Is the team consistent with defense? Is everybody, doing everything? Everybody likes to put everything on the star or should be star, but with basketball, it's more than that. Like, look at Rob Dillingham, Kentucky. Their record isn't like 20-2. He's a like star player. So I mean, there's a lot more to basketball than just putting up buckets. I feel like Bronny, number one, is underrated. A lot of people have him overhyped because he doesn't show the flashy stuff. But in my opinion, he's underrated. He's what a team would need from a point guard: passing, defensive grit, rebounding, hustling, stuff like that. A lot of people don't want to see that. They want to see somebody give you 40, 50. I mean, comparison: James Harden, or do you want who's a counter, really good counter? Ooh, James Harden or Mike Conley? Like, Mike Conley isn't flashy. He can give you 40 when he wants to, but he's going to be passing. He's going to be, doing a lot of other stuff. That's kind of sort of a good comparison in both of their primes and the perspective, because Mike Conley was popping off. Okay, people know. Just saying.